Boom. Ta-da, folks. How y'all doing today? What's going down? I hope everybody's chilling, relaxing. I hope everybody's ready to enjoy this hopeful holiday weekend for you. Yeah. Happy Good Friday. If I get one more notification through this dadgum computer, I swear. Here we go. I think we're done. I think we're done.
Ta-da, folks. How y'all doing today?
Whoa.
What's going down?
Too much. Too much. Hold up.
Chilling.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Hold on. Let me get everything right. Yes, we are here. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that link, guys. Shoot. Let me go ahead and shoot these guys. The good old digits and whatnot. Everybody, you can find it with the link in your bio. Welcome. For those of you who this is your first time here, I am Kid Classic of Kid Classic Customs, and I like to play classic games from when I was a kid. Apparently, I know, right? It kind of all goes together, but yeah, it goes together beautifully. So today we are going to explore the game that started it all for me. The game that really kind of made this whole thing a thing. My favorite just I love this game. Metal Gear Solid 1. That's what started this whole thing, man. That's what got me into the whole gaming realm. That's what got me into the whole gaming world. Um, I remember playing this game when I was like, well, I don't know how old I was in 1998, but whatever. I'm 32 now. Do the math. Um, I remember the first time I played this laying on my twin bed, and I played it on a PlayStation 1 demo disc. And I remember I played this demo like over and over and over again. So like the first part of the first level I had down to a T. But then there were like little nuggets that they like snuck in an actual gameplay that I didn't get to play with on the demo. Oh man. Oh, that blew my mind. And so just recently I found myself playing, the fifth version, well, the fifth game of this whole series, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I guess at the same time it does. It kind of ties some things together. They tried. The link is in the bio. So yeah, it kind of ties everything together, and yeah, we're gonna start it all off with not the beginning technically, but the first game. All right, here's what I mean by that. Metal Gear Solid goes in a couple different ways, right? The game goes 3, 5 in terms of console games. Number 3 is the first event. Number 5, then number 1, then number 2, then number 4. I almost jacked myself up just trying to get all that down. But yeah, man, like that's how the whole thing goes. Uh Man, if y'all don't look at the daggone, yo, people be so weird. People be so weird. Copy the link. Boom, here we go. So yeah, so we're gonna start with the first one, right? Shout out to Kefka Productions. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. Shout out to Kefka Productions. On the lookout for this movie. So we're not gonna like play the whole game. We're gonna watch the movie. It's about 4 hours long, so we're probably gonna do this in phases, right? But we're gonna sit here. We're gonna crack jokes. I know there's a lot of you out there who are gonna catch this whole video later, and when you do, you are going to be hit with a sense of nostalgia. And I'm telling you right now, the commentary I'm about to give you, it may not be yours, but it is mine, and it is funny to me because this game, wow, it was so serious when we were kids. The whole premise of everything we were doing was so serious. This game is wildly ridiculous. Like, just the character of Meryl and herself is wildly ridiculous, man. Who else? Snake he's cool throughout the whole thing. Like, he's the one I love the most throughout this entire series. But then there's so many obvious things. Like, us being 30 now, like I'm 32, us being in that age where it's like you kind of sense bullshit. That's what this is. You have a moment where you're like, yo, that's not right. That's not right. And when I was a kid, I remember gasping at the big reveal of some. Oh no, they cut I was so naive. I didn't know people, man. People are douchebags. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's flip it on to the main screen. We are already here. Once again, shout out to Kefka Productions. Look, they got a small channel. Go ahead, just watch the videos. They got a couple things on some Metal Gear stuff, and I absolutely love these cats. Thank you. Oh, yeah, the music. It takes me back. These were state-of-the-art graphics. I remember looking at this and going, for those of you who can't tell what that is. It's a submarine. That's all it is.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound.
Cheers, folks.
They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
Gotta stop them.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
Sorry.
High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity.
This was state of the art.
With his powerful psychic abilities.
I can't even tell what that is.
Beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman.
Shaman.
And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same code name as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
His knees were literal rectangles, man. Oh! Yo, when this music used to hit, I could floss like the little kids do, bro. I remember this being the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. You're not. Oh. And then as I watch it, I remember playing it too. Like, this is great.
I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Oh, the codec.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. I have to take the elevator to the...
Okay, so y'all don't know this, man, but like the first time I saw this, I felt like I was in the future. This was 98, bro. I knew I was in the future with this. I knew. I was like, oh, I'm the fanciest motherfucker around. That's what this was.
We need to contact you. The codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver...
They made game instructions so cool. He's not giving you anything that you would use in real life. He's literally telling you how to play the game. So that's why it doesn't matter. And you can't step in the puddle, because if you step in the puddle, you leave footprints, and they follow the footprints. That is a forklift. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could look around corners like that. What? Could you imagine being a real life guard or something, and you never look to your, like, you only look one way and then turn completely the other way? Like, I love it. It's so wildly ridiculous. This is the best part, though. Because when he took off all the stuff and then did the big reveal, son, I went crazy because I swear to God he had facial features. I swear, man. Oh, it still gives me the same feeling as when I was a kid to watch that intro.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
He's like
How's
30.
that sneaking suit working out?
I can try, but it's a
Come
little
on.
hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
Damn right.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Just so
Behind D.
my imagination back when I was a
Colonel.
kid.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now
And it
is your
was
best
always a
chance to
war with
slip in
Russia.
unnoticed.
See, kids, that's what we were brought back up on. Back in the day, Russia was not a friend. Russia was to be fought. I don't know where we're staying today because I'm very attention, but I feel like it doesn't matter what I feel like. It doesn't matter.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet.
His voice
This
got
is
so
Mei Mei.
creepy.
She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Why does his voice get so deep? He didn't have to do that.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're
Flirtatious.
just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
I didn't
Looks
catch
like
that.
we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind
She wants to learn about the Solid Snake. Come on.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Once again, giving you like gems on how to play. And back in the day, now they just flash like things on the screen, like buttons and what to hit and whatnot. And maybe that's better. And maybe it's because we had less buttons back then, because I didn't even play this game with an analog controller. But yeah.
Whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
So now you gotta go save the DARPA chief, right?
Snake, your radar
You do
isn't
all this
affected
work
by the weather,
to save
but
DARPA
if you're
chief.
discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance.
If they
so
really
be
had this
careful.
stuff in 98,
We'll
bro.
be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
So here's my number. So call me maybe.
You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor.
Women don't talk like that for real. They don't.
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
So the whole thing is my man is like just not drugged up, but he's hopped up on nanomachines to basically make it so he doesn't need to eat. He doesn't need to drink a whole lot of water and whatnot. He's fine. He could have gone under the camera. I remember this trick. And now he's just grabbing ammo for whatever reason, but oh man. I remember like thinking hard and having to make a strategy in my head about how I was gonna beat
Snake,
this.
this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska
Never trust
longer
a
than
nigga with
you.
sunglasses.
So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here.
One thing I will say is that this man was completely useless. Like, flora and fauna of Alaska, fam, I'm not out in the elements like that. I'm in a warehouse. This part 2, I remember sneaking so hard. Now this is where the demo ended, like right at a certain point, like way before this.
Who's that?
First time I saw this, I remember my mind being blown. Like, what am I witnessing? What kind of magic is this? This is a cinema. A cinema.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them.
You don't?
In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch?
Oh, God.
I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear.
A
Can't
staple
be.
statement of the all games. Metal
You knew?
Gear.
Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past.
Okay, quick pause real quick. What he means by we've had a couple run-ins in the past. This game comes after two other games that were only released in Japan called MS, for the a console called MSX, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. That's where Snake fights his predecessor, kind of in a way, Big Boss. And yeah, he kills him. But just keep through all the games and you'll find out more about that at like 11. But not tonight. Cause that's like 20 hours away. We got a ways to go, folks. But holy sweet Jesus. Yeah, that's what he means by that. Metal Gear. Love it.
So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
Vacation?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data
Wow.
and then proceed to mass production.
It's a big metal Tyrannosaurus Rex with a gun for a dick.
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution.
Yeah. Like that's what
Rex
it
has
is.
fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex.
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
You are a great guard. You just told my man to shut up and got waved off.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords.
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of ArmsTech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they
I just remember that none of their faces or mouths are moving.
read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
Oh,
If
God.
they find out Baker's password,
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
what?
The card keys.
Card keys.
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that,
Yes, you can stop the launch.
I can see all the facial expressions. Am I the only one?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
He looks like a disgruntled old black
Somewhere
dude
in
who's
the second
tired of
floor
dealing with the
basement.
government shit. He
Second
really
floor
does.
basement.
I heard the guards
I
say
love
they
it.
moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called.
Wow, the
hand.
maggots in the corner of the
It
room.
works
I
together
never
with your
noticed that
body's
before.
own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium.
Smart.
As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
This game was on the
And the
whole
doors will open
Bezos
automatically.
like ruling you
Gotcha.
through a microchip before anybody was. This was 98
Okay,
thought people.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No,
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's
Hell
their
no.
problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon. What is it?
Hey, what happened?
It looks so painful.
Dead.
You saw exactly what I saw. My man just fell out dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Huh.
It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level.
I believed that absolutely not when I was a kid. I believed that stupid shit. I said, no, he's the colonel.
Me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
D-bag. Just a D-bag.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard!
Once again, great cinematics to capture the moment he
Liquid?
saw the body. That's when he
No,
gets stuck up.
You're not.
Great.
Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
That's
I told
important.
You I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out
It's
of
so tense.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
This was so tense when I was a kid.
I'm telling you, shoot!
My man is laying in the back with his ass out. Just in the air, tossed up. I remember losing at this part one time and being super mad.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you? You fool!
Is that what we are as men? We just look at ass like that all day. Is that what we are? That's so terrible. We need to do better. You just got done killing like 9 people. And that's what you worried about.
You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Oh, we're so creepy.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
And Psycho Mantis was like my favorite villain of all time. Hands down.
Am I too late?
I remember this. I remember this.
He's alive. You're the Armstech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
My whole life I thought this man was a cowboy.
One that the boss keeps talking about. And you, Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
Because we need a cowboy.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake.
This
Now
12
we'll
is
see
God.
if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army.
Why are you stroking like that?
6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
And then you had to shoot this man like in the back like 9 times. Yeah, just chased him around a circle and just kept firing. And then you got to him. And then here you go.
Pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight. But I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you? I like you. I have no name.
Sweetest shit in the world.
An exoskeleton.
And it's just a cowboy, a spy, an angry black dude, a ninja. Like, come on, you can't tell me this ain't the shit for like a 10-year-old.
Who the
How old I was.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Yeah.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Told
Kind
you.
of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
Yeah, how?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Fun.
You're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? That can't be. You're the last of what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up? Oh.
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you.
I never noticed that my man's knee moved when he got hit with the stick. Like, I never noticed that.
Heart attack. Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
I swear I could read his lips.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by Codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Oh, God.
Damn. Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way?
And when they say on the back of the CD case, you literally took the CD case from the game, flipped that sucker around. She was one of the things on the back. There was the code. It was a genius invention for a game because now I'm even interacting with the damn case. Like, come on.
Does anyone even figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching? It's him.
Al Emmerich.
Can't come up with anything.
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. There's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
They skipped something.
The other superpowers.
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole.
Last one.
That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black Project.
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Not even them.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you.
Whew.
Here.
Now you're gonna talk shit to me.
What you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
Wait, you got it here?
I know you were sent to get this.
I thought you got that so much later.
Maniac while he was torturing me.
Hmm.
They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja. That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret.
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
He worried about the bag the whole time. That's a businessman.
Metal Gear itself does it. What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went in. Did it?
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
And I remember being in such suspense as a kid, on the edge of my seat, just going nuts.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact.
There's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Counting on you. Just ran right behind the guard. Like, I remember sneaking in this game because it felt right. And if only that. And here they are just walking right by him.
Where you busted yourself out of there.
One from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures.
Gets
You're
attitude.
just like your uncle, you know.
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
Squirrels!
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookie's eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were
Right?
involved in this exercise from
Yes.
the beginning.
Yes,
what
I am.
exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place?
So she's telling you right off the bat that she is very new.
Boy, oh boy, it's Nobody told you anything, did they?
No!
Okay.
I've been asking questions
See,
this
this
whole
place
time.
isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right. For the development of Metal
This
Gear.
is just like men to be so uninformed. I love us, but like we find out shit last.
Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
Hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
World
I was
domination.
captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Right out the gate.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men.
Can't say that in 2021.
How's it holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Although,
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
I hate that guy.
Probably. He should be in the research lab
Oh.
in the second floor basement of the nuclear
He
warhead
was
storage building to the north.
So annoying.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Right?
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't
Yes.
be the first time. What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
You just told me you got captured 5 minutes after this whole thing jumped off.
For just 1 second in front of
You're
your
very
enemy, it's all
green.
over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away.
Why does the
I
sound
never
change?
had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and
So
shooting at
off-putting.
living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action.
You ain't pulled the trigger. That's cool.
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out.
Real shit,
It's easy
but
to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
fucking rude.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
So rude.
I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake.
I know that giggle.
Link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Don't worry, Colonel. Meryl is fine.
Thank God.
Meryl is a very strong woman. I really respect her.
She's got plenty of heart.
Thanks, Snake.
Not so fast. The real mission is still ahead.
Women holding up women, though.
Snake,
That part.
I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
It's like when Superman
does
puts
that
on
mean?
glasses.
Nothing.
Listen,
And again
Snake,
with the walk.
cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
Killing me, and I
These
love
guys
it.
are professionals.
98,
You're gonna
baby.
get yourself killed.
See you there.
Said you're gonna be put and be a good girl. Like, hey, nah. You said you're gonna stay where you're gonna stay. I know you was trying to do. I've seen that before. Said you was gonna be a good girl. I remember this shit too. I don't know why, but this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Oh man. This game is so goofy. And you're not even seeing like half the little puzzles, man. Or things you gotta get by.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat. The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind
A
about that.
31-year-old mind
You're not
goes to
using
places.
burst transmission.
32.
Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
Is he his only fan? Yo, I remember being so intimidated when the tank pulled up. The snow one did that little thing it just did. My house. Fuzzy Lumpkins pops out. This is my property!
Don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message.
Yo, by sending him a message, he shot a tank round at you. That's so disrespectful.
That's right. You belong on the ground.
And I still swear the mouths are moving.
Fall on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight.
I remember that. Well, you fight about the chaff grenade, you're like, oh, this just got real easy. And you consistently just blow cast out of the tank. After you see the first guy, don't you just stop? Gotta stay close to it. Got his ass. Bro, I hated this part too. I hated this part. But you knew Vulcan Raven was that guy because he just was that guy. And what happens next? Give me that key card, punk. Keep gonna grab the mic like it's not there.
I hope you are happy. You got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much
I thought
like you,
all Native Americans
I
talked like this
no less.
until I met one.
I told you so, but I will kill you.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Talking like a man who just got his ass beat.
Didn't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again.
The amount of talent that went into the voice acting for this game is immense. Do you hear how he really put the accent on the B? In battle. Like, come on, we were gonna meet again in battle. Like, that's what they had to do back then because the mouths didn't move. That is art. You can't just be out here saying words. No, you gotta make me feel that. Battle. Like, come on, man. I felt that. These cats did not look to the side, and I was getting to a point where it's bothering me. Because games now would have looked through the glass like, what are you doing?
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
That thing you just got. I forgot about the cameras with the guns on them. Oh shit, this part.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
I bet whoever the first cat was got his ass kicked. You never want to be that first dude. I'd have peed too. I'd have pooped actually. I'm a shitter. I'd shit.
Where is my friend?
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
You're that ninja.
It's a fact.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
One of the coldest dudes.
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless.
Hardest line ever.
I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
You could have just said anime.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me.
This dude is so cold.
Makes no difference.
Why does he hide in the damn locker 2 feet from him? I hate you, Hal.
That man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Make me feel it. Feel it. So you go and you box a cyborg. Like, that's the part that always threw me. It's like this man pops out with a sword. He's out here flipping and shit. And you box this dude. Alright, so even by that logic, you were using the weapon before, I was just boxing you, and I was managing to whoop your ass. How are you better without the sword?
I'm sorry, but there's no one in Foxhound like that. There are currently only 6 members of Foxhound. Psycho Mantis, Sniper Wolf, Vulcan Raven, Decoy Octopus, Revolver Ocelot, and finally Liquid Snake. The genome soldiers under his command are Next
Kafka.
Generation Special Forces. Foxhound is intended to be a small
How
number
you
of
chop
highly
that
elite
up?
hand-picked soldiers.
You're talking about the current Foxhound, right?
Yes.
Snake, who or what is that thing? Is he an enemy or not?
That's what I'd like to know. Naomi, you really don't have any idea?
I should ask you the same thing.
What?
Nothing. Forget about it.
You are beating this dude's ass. He ain't ready. He's coming out with the one-hitter quitters. He's squaring you up now. He's squaring you up. Hi. Deuce wifey on the hook, y'all. Again, you are boxing a cyborg. With the coldest lines. Bone and sinew. I don't even know what sinew is. I feel like that's the gristle. Like that's the gristle, like the pig gristle. In this part. Hurt me more. And then he just freaks out. Oh, here we go.
Snake. Do you remember me now?
Can't be.
It is.
You were killed in Zanzibar.
Zanzibar. PDO.
What? Not again.
Then finish it.
What's happening?
This is so hard. I was so young and this was so hard and it's still hard today. Except for this dude. Can't stand this. So for y'all who didn't catch it, my man's name is Gray Fox. That's the Cyborg Ninja. And I'm sorry because all that dopeness is about to be ruined.
Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
Or
No.
did he?
He should have died.
This
but he
this
didn't.
motherfucker.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
Thank you, Courtney.
Happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark.
Yes, he started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And
Science!
that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes, but they revived him.
Right?
They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4
But I
years.
swear I
while they
can see the
experimented
face
on him like a
movements. Like,
plaything.
it's all in the mind.
Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Would have been helpful.
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
And I didn't.
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
In battle.
So you'll fight again. Until you kill him?
With a super beat.
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
And then this guy. Oh, God.
How long are you gonna stay in there?
Mother.
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not.
But I get it.
I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
And it's the head movements. Like, I think that's why I talk in my head now, because this game just went like this. Yeah.
Your uniform is different from theirs.
Damn right.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
You'll grow to hate this guy throughout this series.
Oh, So you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh. Well, at least you're not one of them.
Are you hurt?
Oh, I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something.
No feelings.
I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Fire! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Hemmed him.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
My man's hair is killing me.
The Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead.
Policenauts.
Terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the president personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses
Every
magnets to
important
fire
moment
bullets
goes back to
extremely
these
high
shots.
velocity. The technology
And
was
it's so
originally
beautiful, I
developed
love
for
it.
the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Armstech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on its back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Nuclear. Nuclear missiles.
But that's not all, I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical...
Yo, look at how my man is sitting right now. That's why I sit like this. Arms crossed. I'm too hard.
Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Kenny Atoll or something like that?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
Look at how big those computers are.
What
This is
did our
98.
president do?
I love it.
The terrorists launched that thing.
Oh, here we go.
Damn. I'm such a fool.
Y'all gonna say I'm being too harsh, but when you stick with me on this one, I'm telling you, he annoys you.
I think that I could use science to help mankind. But the one that wound up getting used was me.
Stop crying and make it better.
Using science to help mankind. It's just in the movies.
I make shingles.
Pull
That's
yourself
science.
together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
There's where Hal comes through.
North of the communications tower.
Pertinent
It's a
information.
long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too.
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me.
Not at all.
In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
Out on that
Like of yours,
ugly ass
you'll just
ankle.
Slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this.
Stealth
Same
camouflage.
technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too.
Oh. This is where things just get so annoying between him and Meryl.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him.
It's so
Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Run!
No! Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened?
Damsel in distress, I just don't like now. Like,
Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking.
Oh.
She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
I love Japanese like anime like stuff.
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone.
Men ain't shit.
There's only one place where we can be
Oh
sure
my
she's
god,
not
we are
safe.
so terrible.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card.
Alright, grab a beer. Be right back.
It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
Nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. And Otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation. You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists
back!
who wanted to be famous. That's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Bruh, I told you, I don't even know what he said and I can't stand this dude.
Sure, I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Now his ankle was just bad, but he's doing a full run. I've played basketball on a rolled ankle. I'm not running like that. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part.
Don't move. That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
You're Meryl? There's no way you can pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake. Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
That shit. That part just.
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
I can see her nips.
You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself.
I was watching this and I was. Oh gosh, what is wrong with me?
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back when guys like
Ladies, I am so sorry for this.
therapy like there is today. You guys
So
are
sorry.
heroes.
She came in confused, got captured in 5 minutes, got a fake tattoo from a cereal box, and is now running around pantsless. It was 98. On behalf of men everywhere, I am sorry. This is the best we could do.
For a mercenary, the only winners in war are the people.
That's right, and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself.
That part.
Got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield. The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it
Yeah.
the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
Yeah.
Why didn't you contact me?
My codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget, lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you
So, Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No progress.
And then she just puts on the pants. So it's like, all right, yeah, nah, she's covered up, dog. Like,
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear or...
you look like that on the weekends.
You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys? You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north.
No
Take
choice.
me too. I know this place better than
You've been captured.
Just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
Go get
I
Hal.
won't slow you down. I promise.
Go get Hal.
And what if you do?
Then you can shoot me.
That's extreme.
Waste bullets.
Got it. I'll be careful.
Oh, this part.
You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly look at
Okay,
myself in the
you
mirror.
can't go and make a strong female character who then is now looking into a mirror and,
Becoming a soldier.
or maybe you can. I don't know.
I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father. He was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you a soldier yet?
I thought I was until today, but now I understand.
I hope my kids don't
Truth
become
is, I was
engineers
just
to get to
afraid
know
of
me.
losing
That's a
myself,
terrible way to
afraid
think.
of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna
Even
lie
if
to
I
myself
die at the
anymore.
plant, like, nah,
This
man.
time I took a long, hard look at myself.
Look at my Instagram,
I
nigga.
want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get another chance for a while. You should wash your face too while you're at it.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines.
I guess you can.
Your worm food.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a 50 caliber Action Express.
That's a crazy
There
thing,
was
though.
a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Pay attention to that Desert Eagle.
Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my 45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old.
Again with the
I'm more
comments,
comfortable
man.
with it
Like,
than
this is so disrespectful in 2021.
If we're gonna go to the north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it. It was inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
Looks like he must have been guarding someplace important.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you.
Ah, the sound.
I'll be point man. Follow me.
But either way, good job, Kefka.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay? My head. Oh, it hurts.
What's wrong?
This part gets freaky, though.
Don't come here, Snake.
Best part. Best boss fight. Besides the main one.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna shut up for this one for a little bit, folks.
What happened?
I'm fine. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
You just threw a punch for no reason.
Snake, how do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
Hi, kids.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry, hurry. Make love to me.
13-year-old Chris is going crazy right now. This is so wild. It's so twisted.
Who's that?
What do I do this way?
Snake, Meryl's not herself. Don't use your weapon.
It's Psycho Mantis. He's controlling Meryl. That tune is his mind control
You can never
music.
hit her with a stun
Don't
grenade either.
use your weapon. try to knock her out?
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not
It
your
does
only
look like she
trick.
pooped her pants when she walks. Yeah, it does look like she pooped.
You doubt my power? Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words.
See my man Rick Cage, you need to eat, bro.
I'm Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought. Now, let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past.
He's reading the memory
You are a very
card.
methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission.
Damn right.
You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious, or you are a coward.
Either way, I'm alive.
Still don't believe me?
Nope.
Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. Your memory is completely clean. You have not said often. You are somewhat reckless.
I am.
I can read you like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone.
Thank you, Kefka!
What do you think now?
I'm gonna be a little killer. Oh, shit!
Demonstration is over.
And then you just switch your controller settings around and proceed to beat his ass. I remember being so mad as a kid, not being able to beat this dude. Hold on. Okay, I was so angry as a child not being able to beat this cat. Yeah, you're right, Doc. Like, oh my God. And so then he would just throw shit. Oh, man. Yeah, he did. He just read the back of the daggone game. Oh, man. I remember hours trying to figure out how to beat this dude. Only to go, oh yeah, all you got to do is just switch the controller around. I love this music though. My fiance don't know it, but I'm playing this song at the wedding. I love it.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
I just whooped this man's ass for her.
You won. Now that Mantis is beaten,
I
Mel's
love her.
brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
'Cause that's how it works, right?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
Oh, because I'm not an
I don't wanna
asshole.
see any woman
How about
die
that
right
one?
in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
Not
It's
at
okay,
all.
Colonel. She's right.
So, you used the other. I wasn't able to read the future.
The strong man doesn't doesn't need to read the future.
Damn right.
His own.
I make my own.
Perhaps so.
In the future, I'm gonna have pancakes. I'm gonna make my own.
To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers and use the tower's walkway.
Just the sounds they use, man.
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession.
Ooh, this part gets heavy.
An atavistic desire to pass on one seed
We all just trying to fuck, baby.
was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on that DNA.
I don't see what the
Designed
problem
that
is.
way. And that's why there is war.
Oh, he couldn't get none.
But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future.
No cheeks to beat.
We live in the moment. That's our only purpose.
All
Humans
this 'cause
were
he couldn't get no
designed
butt.
to bring each other happiness.
Hmm.
From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth.
Damn.
And he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it.
That's deep, baby.
I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
At least he's honest.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen through evil. You, Snake, you're just like the boss. No, you're worse. Compared to you, I'm not so bad.
Damn.
I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there.
What you see me doing?
You have a large place in your heart.
A large place?
Psychotherapy ain't shit.
Yes, a large place. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Yeah, 'cause you are ugly as hell.
Like this. Other people's thoughts force their way into my mind before I die. I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world. I'll open the door for you
And that, folks, is where we're going to end today on that cliffhanger. As you can see, we're about an hour and a half into it. And this is already the most wild story in the world. So, for those of you who are confused, trust me, everybody was confused. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on through half of this. That's the first half. The second, first third. The second third, that's going to get you in the ballpark of going, oh. And then after that, the game pretty much picks up. But, oh, man. The one takeaway as far as does this hold up, the one takeaway I'm getting is that not so much in terms of female characters. It does get better over time, especially when you get to like the third and fourth with Eva. Oh my God, that's a bad motherfucker right there. But not so much with Meryl, and I hate Hal. Oh my God, Doc, you had it right, bruh. Anyway, look, guys. Yeah, you do have to kind of shoot him and make sure he's dead. Like you do a couple of times maybe. Like I think one more shot might be the double tap, but then this is going to be like the triple tap and then just let it go. But anyway, y'all, that's my time. Thank you very much. That was a strong hour and a half fun. I kind of like this. I really like this. And so, look, man, y'all do me a favor. Y'all shoot me a message. Go to my Kid Classic Customs on Instagram. IG down there at the bottom. Kid Classic Customs. Go there. Tell me some of your favorite story games that you would like just to kind of rewatch. And we can laugh at together, because this has been fun. I've enjoyed this thoroughly. And this might be a route. Who knows, man? Who knows? Guys, thank you very much. Look, man, find somebody today. Do something nice for somebody. Wake up tomorrow. Say something nice to somebody. Spread some love. Spread some positivity. Lord knows we need enough of that. We don't have enough of that in this world right now. Yo, call your mother, call your father, call your grandmother, whoever your closest family member is, and tell them that you love them for no damn reason at all. And do good things out in these streets. Until next time, I'm Mr. Kid Classic signing off. Peace.